You know what's wild? Some people walk into a room and everyone just respects them instantly. No shouting, no speeches, nothing. They don't do anything and people still look at them differently. Want to know why? It's not what you'd guess. I used to be invisible. Not exaggerating, people would walk right past me at school, at work, everywhere, like I wasn't even there. It felt awful. Then something strange happened. I changed 5 small things. Just 5. And people started treating me completely differently. They actually listened when I spoke. They asked what I thought. They respected me. And the crazy part? I barely said more than before. Today I'm walking you through these 5 secrets, from the smallest to the most powerful. And the best part, you can start using every single one today. No special skills, no gimmicks, just simple habits that genuinely work. But first, one important thing. Respect isn't about volume. It's not about being harsh, and it's definitely not about showing off. Real respect works like magic. People feel it without knowing why. And once you learn how to create that feeling, everything around you starts to shift. I've tested this for 3 years, on myself, on friends, even on total strangers, and it worked every time. So pay attention, because this is going to change how people see you. 1. Stand like you mean it. Asterisk asterisk. Watch how most people carry themselves, shoulders slumped, eyes on the floor, shrinking themselves like they're trying to disappear. That's the exact opposite of what you want. Here's what confident people do instead. They stand tall. Shoulders back, head up, not stiff like a soldier, just naturally upright, like they belong exactly where they're standing. Why does this work? Because your body speaks before your mouth does. The moment you stand tall, people's brains quietly register, this person matters. They don't even notice they're thinking it, it just happens. Try it right now. Sit up. Roll your shoulders back slightly. Feel that shift? That's respect starting to build, right there. 2. Master the art of slow. Notice how the people everyone respects never seem rushed? They walk slow, talk slow, move like they've got all the time in the world, while everyone else is sprinting around like their hair's on fire. Here's what's really going on. Moving slowly makes you look calm. Looking calm makes you look in control. And looking in control earns respect. That's simple. Picture 2 people walking into a meeting. One rushes in, drops their bag, starts talking fast. The other walks in slowly, sits down, waits a beat before speaking. Who reads as more important? The slow one, every time. Start today. Walk a little slower, talk a little slower, even eat a little slower. Your mind settles, and people notice the difference in you almost immediately. Here's the part nobody mentions. When you slow down, people start waiting for you to speak. They lean in. They get curious. In a world where everyone's rushing and yelling, the calm person becomes the most interesting one in the room. By the way, if this kind of thing is useful to you, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of these breakdowns. 3. The eye contact trick. This one feels uncomfortable at first, but it's incredibly powerful. Most people avoid eye contact. They look at the floor, the wall, their phone, anywhere but the other person's eyes. Big mistake. When you hold someone's gaze, you're silently telling them, I see you. I'm not intimidated. I'm confident. And people respond to confidence almost instinctively. The trick is not to stare like you're trying to win a contest. That's just unsettling. Instead, hold eye contact for about 3 seconds, glance away for a second, then return. Natural. Comfortable. Easy. I remember trying this with my boss for the first time. Normally I'd stare at my shoes the whole conversation, but this time, 3 seconds, glance away, glance back. Same words, same ideas, and suddenly he was taking my opinions more seriously. Try it with everyone, the cashier, your friends, your family. Give it a week and you'll notice how different people treat you. 4. Listen more than you talk. Sounds backwards, right? How do you earn respect by talking less? By listening like it's a skill worth mastering. Here's what most people get wrong. The second someone starts talking, they're already rehearsing their reply instead of actually hearing them. Respected people do the opposite. They listen so closely it's like they're absorbing every word. They nod. They ask questions. They genuinely care what's being said. Why does this matter so much? Because everyone wants to feel heard. When you truly listen to someone, they feel important, and when you make someone feel important, they respect you for it. Next time someone's talking to you, drop whatever you were planning to say. Just focus on understanding them. Watch their expression, listen to their words, sense what they're feeling, then respond. You'll be surprised how differently people treat you afterward. And wait for the last one, it's the most powerful by far. But it only clicks once you've got the first 4 down. 5. The silence weapon. This is the one that separates the people everyone respects from everyone else. Ready? When something important happens, say nothing. Just stay quiet. I know that sounds strange, so here's the logic. When there's tension, drama, or chaos, everyone talks at once. Everyone's got an opinion, everyone's loud, and in all that noise, nobody's actually being heard. But the person who stays quiet, who just observes and listens, becomes the most powerful person in the room. Because when they finally speak, everyone stops to listen. Silence works like a superpower. It sparks curiosity. It makes you look thoughtful, like you know something others don't. Here's how to use it. When people are arguing or venting, don't jump in. Stay quiet. Watch. Wait. Then, once everyone's finished, say something short and calm, and just like that, everyone's listening. I watched this play out at work once. A whole team was arguing over a project, yelling, going back and forth, getting nowhere. One guy just sat there silently through all of it. After about 10 minutes, he spoke, 5 words, asterisk. Let's try a different way. Asterisk. Everyone stopped. Everyone listened. Everyone agreed. That's the power of silence. Here's the real secret nobody tells you, though. It's not really about these 5 techniques. They help, sure, but the deeper truth is this: respect starts with respecting yourself first. When you stand tall, you're respecting your body. When you slow down, you're respecting your time. When you hold eye contact, you're respecting your own worth. When you truly listen, you're respecting others. When you use silence, you're respecting your own words. You can't fake this. People can always feel the difference between someone performing confidence and someone who actually believes it. So here's the simple version. 1. Stand tall, you matter. 2. Move and speak slowly. Rushing makes you look weak. 3. Hold eye contact for a few seconds at a time. It shows confidence without being intense. 4. Listen so well people feel truly heard. It beats talking every time. 5. Use silence as your secret weapon. Quiet people often earn more respect than loud ones. These 5 things changed my life. I went from feeling invisible to being someone people actually stop and listen to, and I've watched it work for hundreds of other people too, with their friends, their bosses, their families. People treat you differently the moment you start doing this. So here's what I want you to do: pick just one. Try it today. Maybe it's standing taller, maybe it's slowing down your speech. Whatever feels easiest, commit to it for a week. Then come back and tell me what changed.